Well, good morning everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Hunt for Bronze. Today, doing this challenge again, which I've tried once. I've also tried another part of this challenge once, and I have failed each time. Although I've caught a cool fish on one of those lures, which is the part of the challenge I've done before. I haven't really completed this one yet. It's a dumb challenge, but it'll be a bit of fun. It is US style lures, so your largemouth bass, smallmouth bass lures, but micro. You could say they're Aussie Bass lures, but I have got essentially a small buzzbait, which I've caught bass on before. I want to catch bream on it. I've also got a micro swim bait, a little glide bait, a little jig, and I've got a few other things I'm going to try early, and we're going to see what we can do. It is a bream, but I am happy with any saltwater fish on these lures. We're going to tick off as many saltwater species on these lures as possible and just have a good time. It's just about a fun morning out here on the water. Had a few other plans fall through, which is all good, it happens. So to make the most, to make hay while the sun is shining, we've got a 35-degree day today, so sun will be shining, and we're going to just try to catch some fish. So start the morning with some top water on a buzzbait, and we'll get to it. If you haven't done so already, please do like the video, subscribe to the channel. So first things first, I'm going to apologise for any crappy sound. It's no microphone day today because the heat is going to get up and the mic does not work well, like the GoPros don't work well with a mic in the heat because GoPros. So yeah, we're just gonna push our way up. This is the first lure. This is that buzzbait. The difference is this time compared to last time, I've got these two stingers off the back hook that are cinched on. They should look like prawn legs. Should go pretty hard, but we don't know. We're just going to see how it goes. So we're just going to try to tick off as many of these lures as possible. I've got a few options and we're just going to shuffle through them, essentially. Just because we're in a bit of deeper water. So I was just turning on and off my camera, and guess what I happened to have hooked into? First brimbo of the morning on the glide bait. So I was just restarting the camera, and of course this happens, and this happens to happen on the glide bait. And it's not a bad fish either. Like, that's just, yep, that happened. But, I mean, it's not huge by any stretch of the imagination, but we've technically ticked off a lure, and of course it was practically off camera. There we go. That's brimbo on the glide bait. How cool is that? All right, let's take two at this. Let's see if I can actually get one on camera now. Yep, there's a bream. Or is it flathead? No, that's a bream. Cool. All right, full catch on the swim bait. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. All right, now we've actually ticked this lure off, which is even better because it's now been on camera. So what we're gonna do is hopefully this dude just stops freaking the frig out. He's actually crunched that too. He's T-boned it right in the middle, which is a good sign. But look at that, both hooks, which means he wanted that. He hit that right in the middle to kill it and eat it. So the question is, what technique do I use next? I had a couple of options. I'm gonna throw the buzzbait for a bit though, see if we can get one on that. That's 2 Brimbos for the morning. Push back up onto that shallow shit. The buzzbait. Let's hope I can get one up to eat top water in this nice, bright, sunny day. All right, let's go for a little area change, eh? And by area, we're just gonna look for some slightly different rock and everything. There we go. Okay, so I sorted my life out after getting busted off. Tied leader, tied the only one of these jigs I have left, so hope I don't get done again. Nice tight drag should help that. Yep. Yep. Is that a bream? That is a bream, intentionally caught on a chatterbait. Not a bad one either. Like, that's bigger than I'd expect to catch on a chatterbait, or just... Like, how was it? Chatterbait fish. Tell you what, that wind has definitely cooled down the environment, but I had a big flathead follow the chatterbait up before, which was exciting. I've got the jig out for a bit. We're just gonna throw the jig around, see if we can pick up a bream off these on the jig. Maybe, oh, like that dark channel just looks good, doesn't it? Darker channel, bit of shade, like that's Bream 101, surely. I also do want to get over to that shallower water to see if I can throw a buzzbait over there, and because I think that'd be where the buzzbait eats will occur, on that sort of thing. But or buzzbait and swimbait. There is a couple of shallow rocky outcrops here that I'll crack it out for. Oh. So, chatterbait, swimbait. Okay, so we haven't actually ticked off that many. I got busted off on the jig as well, which was Disappointing, because that would have been a good fish, I'd say. But we getting a lot of eats on the drop shot and the jig. It's just nothing's it's nothing 100% on it. It's just, yeah, I don't know. My hope is though, a bit of wind, where the sun position is, current, throwing that buzz bait will get that attention and actually get the bite this time instead of nothing. I think I had one follow. He wasn't recording.
What was that?
Checks out the glide bait. The first fish I caught on the glide, I stopped and started my recording and I paused the lure and got belted. So I'm like, yeah, sick. So I had to go out and catch another one.
What's the type of sinker you're using on the droppy?
A tungsten drop shot weight.
The little teardrop thingy?
Yeah.
Yeah. What hook are you using?
I'm pretty sure they're mustard ones on swivels.
Oh, yeah.
So you can't get them in Australia, like they're US hooks, but...
Yeah.
Oh! Yep. Oh, that's actually not a bad one either. Whatever that is, that's not a bad fish. Yeah, it's not a bad bream. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. Come on. Oh, yes, that's not bad at all. Oh, hello, Jiggy boy, you bloody jig eater. Yes, got him. Oh, that's only taken, you know, a little bit of time. How many missed hits did I have to get to that fish? But we're happy. We are the happiest of little Vegemites. We're as bright can be. Okay, so we actually ended up with a pretty chunky bream here. on that jig. Not bad, eh? Jig fish. That's that little Damiki jig. I'm pretty stoked with that. Like, yeah, pretty stoked with that fish, to be honest. Happy he ate that jig. It's taken a while, but finally got it. Okay, jig complete. Oh, the stress of that one. Tell you what, that just took way too long to get that ticked off the list. But we got it. So we've got this swim bait to go. And we'll see if we can get a brim on the drop shot. But what we'll do is we'll just drift across this flat first with the drop shot. Then in the shallow water we'll get out the what's it called? Swim bait. Can't believe that. It hit so hard that it knocked it off. But didn't hook up. Yep. On. Oh. You're kidding. Okay. Come on, land one. Oh, eat it. Yep. That's a good fish. Holy dooly. I watched him eat that. Wow. That was mental. Holy cow, that's a good fish too. Oh, that is a big brim on that swim bait. The nose on him, it's blue. I am going mental. Oh no, what are you doing to me? What are you doing to me, Net? Oh, it. It. I want to land this fish. Get out of there. Yes! That is a behemoth. What is going on? Oh, I watched him eat it, but he missed it completely. He head-butted the thing. And here's a blue old fish. Jeez. Look at that thing. Look at that. That dude absolutely steamrolled that. I watched him come up and crash it. Sick. So good. Anyway, I'm gonna get the hooks out and let him go. Hopefully that's all in focus and he's auto-focused on it. But yeah. That just seems dumb that that fish did that, like the ate like that. At all, that does it. Another episode of the Hunt for Bronze done and dusted. Sorry there's no proper outro. As you could hear, the wind was howling by the end of the day. Today's episode was a bit of fun though. We ticked off a few really cool things, like catching those brim on Chatterbait, wouldn't expect that, jigs, Glidebaits, Swimbait, drop shot, wasn't the brim, but we ticked the drop shot off. The only thing we couldn't get done was the buzzbait. I'm still trying to catch a brim on that buzzbait. I'm gonna do it, it'll happen eventually. But it was all a bit of fun. All the rods on the deck today were ACMs, matched up kind of accordingly. If you are interested in any of the models, they are linked down below in the description. The lures, Glidebait was a Gancraft 70. The Chatterbait was, I have Noike, whatever that is, 1/4 ounce one, and the Swimbait was a Biovex joint 70, whatever they are as well. Jig was a little Damiki jig, which I'm not sure if they're in stock anymore, I don't know, but it's a little finesse jig, 1/8 of an ounce, and the drop shot was a 1/8 of an ounce drop shot weight onto a size 1 or 2 drop shot mustard hook on the swivels. Until next time though guys, go out fishing, enjoy yourselves, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and we out.